Hi, my name is Manny Talavera, and I want to thank you all for taking a look at my list building masterclass today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all the tech tools you're going to need to actually build a list. We're going to show you some example funnels. We're going to give you a lot of information, and hopefully we're going to make you all more confident in moving forward and actually building a list. Now, this is the thing. What I want you all to know is that the amount of money that you will make in this business will be based on the size of your list, the amount of offers you make to your list, and the transaction size. That's where the money is going to come from in this industry. The bigger your list size is, ultimately the more money that you will make. So what you want to think about is putting quite a few people on a list and making many offers to those people. Most people in this industry struggle because they never build a list and they never make quality offers to people. In order to do that, you're going to have to build a list, and we're going to go over the things you're going to need to do that. Now, this is the thing. In order to actually do this, you're going to need some help. And what you need to do is, some of these things are going to be easy and some are not going to be so easy. But this is the thing. You have Facebook groups out there. You have YouTube videos. Some of these companies that actually have this tech have training videos. And the other thing is, you can just pay someone to help you for a few hours to actually get this set up. Once you have these set up though, and once you learn this, you've learned the hard part. You just need to keep working on it until you start doing some list building. So we're going to get into this, and the first thing that you're going to need is an autoresponder. And an autoresponder can be Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, or ConvertKit. What you need to do is pick one of these. I cannot tell you which one is better than the other, but I can tell you a lot of people get stuck right here. You need to just pick one of these autoresponders and move on, because the autoresponder is going to be the thing that you're going to use that sends out those emails for you. The next thing that you're going to need is, you're going to need a like page on Facebook, because that's where you're going to be running your Facebook ads from. You're also going to need lead pages. And the reason I like lead pages is because you can create a Facebook ad with about no tech at all. Lead pages are quick and they're easy. And if you use lead pages, it's going to be very simple. You can do it other ways, but I can tell you the reason so many people are having success with the lead pages is because they're just very simple. The next thing that you're going to need is a lead magnet. And a lead magnet is something free that we're going to give these people to get them to opt in. And your lead magnet can be an action guide, it can be tech tools, it can be checklists, it can be videos, or it can be a webinar. It can be a webinar sign up. The next thing that you're going to want is, you're going to want a private Facebook group to send these people to, because in addition to putting them on your list, you're going to want to send them to a group. You're going to want to have a 3 to 5 email sequence or video sequence, because the whole point of this is to actually get people into that autoresponder and start communicating with them. So once they sign up with you, you want those 3 to 5 emails or videos put right into that autoresponder, so these people start getting communication from you. You're going to want a retargeting pixel, and a retargeting pixel is the way to retarget people who click on your page but they do not opt in. And again, this is a little bit technical. It's a little bit of code that you're going to put on a lead page, but there's a lot of information out there on how to do this. And like I said, if you need to, you can get help. The next thing that you're going to need is a Facebook ad. And your Facebook ad is going to have an image, it's going to have some text, it's going to have your lead magnet, and it's going to have a thank you page. But these are very, very simple. And that there is what you're going to be using when you actually set up those lead page Facebook ads. The next thing that you're going to want to have is an offer. The whole point of all of this is to sell people something. So once you have put them through the 3 to 5 email or video sequence, you want to make an offer to them. And the last thing that you're going to want is a tripwire. And this is completely optional, but it's just basically something that you're going to offer to sell on the thank you page sometimes. And it's going to be a low dollar offer. And what you're going to be doing here is, you're going to be trying to recoup some of these ad costs. A tripwire is simply a low dollar offer that you're going to make at the thank you page. It can be $7, it can be $9.95, it can be $27. But what you want to think about is running ads is expensive. Let's say it costs you $3 a person and you put 1,000 people on your list, so you spent $3,000. Now let's say you had this tripwire or this offer that you were using and you got all of that $3,000 back from the tripwire. Well, now your lead costs are zero, and when your lead costs are zero, you can turn the funnel way up. But we're going to move on here, and I'm going to start taking you through a few of these funnels. So the first thing we have here is your Facebook ad and lead page. And we go from there to the lead magnet, which is the free thing we're giving these people to opt in. And once they actually opt in, we're going to send them to the thank you page, and we're going to thank them for opting in. And we're going to direct them to our private Facebook group, and we're going to tell them they're going to be getting further content from us through email. And then we're going to make an offer. And this is a very simple funnel, and this is what your funnel is going to look like. Now I'm going to show you another one that's similar to that. Now this funnel is really similar to the previous funnel, but in this funnel, what we do is we take people to a webinar. So once they start getting that 3 to 5 email or video sequence, in that 3 to 5 email or video sequence, we're offering them to sign up for a webinar. We're putting them into a webinar, and then we're making an offer. Now in this sequence, this is again a little bit different. What we've done here is now we've actually taken someone from a Facebook ad directly to a webinar sign up. And the webinar sign up is the lead magnet. The webinar is one of the best conversions you're ever going to get. So people sign up for your webinar, you take them to the thank you page, you send them to the private Facebook group, they actually are entered into your email sequence, and then we're going to actually send them to the webinar and the offer. What you want to think about here is OVO, opt-in value offer. We get them to opt in, we deliver some value through the 3 to 5 email or video sequence, and then we deliver value through the webinar, and then we make an offer to them. Now in this sequence, we basically take them from an ad to a recorded video, to a strategy session, to an offer. And then we take them through the rest of the sequence. This here is extremely popular if you're selling coaching. This is used a lot. So what happens is when someone opts in, they get sent directly to a recorded video, and this video can be anywhere from 5 or 10 minutes up to about 30 minutes. So it's technically almost a pre-recorded webinar. But this is a very, very popular sequence when selling coaching. So they opt in, they get this recorded video with a lot of great content, and at the end of that great content, we offer them a strategy session. On that strategy session, we make an offer, and after that, they're basically being directed to the group, and they're being directed to the information, the email or video sequence. What you're going to be doing in this email or video sequence is you're going to be making offers to these people to basically go through this process if they haven't completed it. So some people are going to opt in, but they're not going to watch the video. They're going to watch the video, but they're not going to sign up for the strategy session. And that email sequence is getting people to finish that loop. So in this sequence, we've got a Facebook ad that sends them directly to a tripwire on the thank you page. And after that, we're going to take them through the process, send them to the group in the email, and then we're going to make an offer. And this here is where we're actually making an offer to these people. Now, in addition to this particular funnel, what you could also do is you would add that webinar into the process before you actually make the offer. But the difference in this funnel and a lot of the other funnels is basically on that thank you page, they're actually being given an offer to buy something. And so what you might have here is your lead page to the tripwire, which is the free report or whatever you're giving them. And on the thank you page, we're offering to sell them something. And after they have bought or not bought, what's going to happen is they're going to be put into the process, the rest of the sequence. This is the thing. What you might do is you might have something that's traditionally $50. And what you tell these people is there's a one-time opportunity to buy this for $10 or $17, but you have to buy it now. And that's the way you're going to get people to actually take you up on that tripwire. Frank Kern, Brandon Burchard, all of these people are using tripwires very effectively. Brandon Burchard has 200,000 people on his list. He's making $20 million a year, and the reason he's doing this is he's getting all of that lead cost back. Tripwires are essentially self-liquidating lead generation. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end out here. I hope I've delivered some value to you. What's great about this video is you can go back through these sequences. You're going to see what these funnels look like. And what you can do is you can kind of play with these a little bit. But I hope I've added some value, and I hope this is going to help you to move forward, and thanks a lot.